And there's the rub. I had hoped we wouldn't encounter any roadblocks, but we'll just have to bite the bullet. Time to earn your dinner.
Special delivery. Start big. Move in and land a hit.
Where do they all come from?
Huh, nicely done. You dispatched them expertly. Right, time marches on. I'll lead the survey from here. First off, we'll check the base of the ring. We're looking for data plug consoles. If all goes well, we may just be able to salvage our Mystery Hoops activity log. Let me think. I believe 2 should be enough. Until then, would you entertain any unwelcome guests? Somehow I knew you'd say that. My life is resting wholly in your hands. Right then, let's get to work. We'll have this survey done in a blink.
I call this one
Lay down
the
fire
drill
for
missile.
us.
This one's got your name on it.
Good work. The expedition continues.
call this one. Start big. Move in and land a hit.
Moving Shadow Strike! Hit him again for me!
Don't let me down, Drone.
Sliding Slinger! Seems we've been found out. What now?
Engaging. Lay
This
down some
one's
fire
got your
for me.
name on
Attack
it.
at range now if I were you.
I call this the wood
On my
chipper.
mark. Fire Shadow Strike!
This one's
Slide
on the
fast.
house. Oh,
Move
no,
in
you
and do
don't.
some damage. Violent streak.
Wow!
Now, melee attacks.
Block this.
Primer.
Need to snap!
This
I
one's
need
on the
healing.
house.
Preferably
Here.
soon. Backslash!
Don't let me down, Drone.
Galaxy Grid!
This one's
Lightning
on the
Cloak.
house. Appreciate it.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
What the?
Sliding.
Oh, no, you don't. I call this one a drill missile. I call this one a drill missile.
Backslash!
Ah!
Even in the darkest hour, I know you'll pull through. Lightning Cloak.
Appreciated.
Now, topple
Killing
him with some
machine.
gunfire. I call this the wood chipper. Don't forget about
Primer.
the rest. Take the fight to them. Here. Karate punch. This one's on the house. Look at that. Follow up with melee attacks.
Shadow Strike.
Hoolah! I'd attack at range now if I were you. Lightning Cloak.
Appreciate it.
Backslash!
Primer.
Special delivery. Easy peasy.
Good work. The expedition continues. Well, well, well. Not a surprise, but still unexpected. Huh. What's it doing out here in the far reaches of space? I'm sorry. I've been keeping you in the dark, haven't I? Well, as it turns out, our ringy friend here is a planetary engineering system. Put simply, it's a terraforming device. Though that's not the thing that bothers me. It's the fact that there is Qlurian tech incorporated into its workings. Our technology borrows heavily from ancient Samar, the oldest civilization in the known universe. This led to worship, and after a few thousand years, we reached unparalleled levels of prosperity. Our ancestors sought to spread our faith across the galaxy, preaching to other races and sharing our tech. The alien civilization who made this ring, they must have been one of those races. Although, given the state of this barren landscape, it looks as though they had another use in mind. Ironic that a tool meant to facilitate life was ultimately used to destroy it. That's sweet of you. You're a kind soul, if only everyone were like you. Maybe then history would have played out differently. So the reason I survey ruins is to seek out vestiges of the tech my ancestors disseminated and to deal with them appropriately. To conserve any artifacts that may still be operational, or if they're being mishandled, to destroy them. Although in this ring's case, it seems to be completely out of commission. I could breathe easier knowing that. What the... Seems we've been found out. What now? Even in the darkest hour, I know you'll pull
Special
through.
delivery! And I call this the wood chipper!
Shadow strike!
Oh, no, you don't!
Move in and do some damage.
Watch me lay into him. Backslash!
Sliding slinger!
This one's on the house! Ha, look at that! Follow up with
Watch
melee
me lay
attack!
Early
into
bird. That put a dent in him.
Time
Move in
for
and
some
keep the rhythm
heavy
going.
armor! Leave it to me!
Whack!
Ugh.
Primer!
Cover fire! Side slash!
Shadow strike!
This one's got your name on it!
Hit him again for me!
Here! Easy Pete.
Yikes. They sure gave us a fright. I'm not sure what I would have done without you. One thing's clear. They didn't just stop by for a nice chat and a coffee. In any case, that pair of mechanical menaces, don't I know them? I can't seem to recall. I'll look into it later. Right. I think we've done about all there is to do here. Thanks again. Maybe down the line, the two of us can work together once more. Oh, and feel free to establish a rapport with me. I'm planning on staying in NLA for a little while yet. If you need me for anything, don't hesitate to ask. I'll happily assist.
Listen. Unbelievable.
Hey!
Hey!
call this one the drill missile. I call this the wood chipper.
Good time to weaken them.
Don't let me down, drones. This one's on the... Now! Top
Shadow
them with
strike.
some gunfire.
I'll
This
topple
one's
him.
on the house.
Well, I got him.
Ja!
Lay down some cover fire.
Primer!
This one's on the
That's
house.
how to evade. You can do it. Killing machine!
This
Lightning
one's
cloak.
on the house.
Slice.
Slice! That put a dent in him.
Leave it to
Move
me.
in and keep the rhythm going.
Ugh.
Well, smash.
I call this one the drill missile.
Well
This
done.
one's on the house. Easy peasy.
Hope I didn't get in the way.
What?
They've seen us. We should weaken them just to be
Backslash.
safe.
Electric
Big
surge.
mind.
Wild
Side
slash!
slash.
Sliding slinger!
Sliding slinger. Ha, look at that. Follow up with melee attack. Violent streak.
Bullet storm!
Violent streak!
Shadow strike.
Body and soul are
Use an
equipped.
aura!
Backslash.
Get control of the battle!
Side slash!
Sliding!
Side slash. Sliding slinger. Electric surge.
Now, melee attack!
Block this. Side slash. Sliding slinger.
Backslash! Side slash! Bullet
Primer.
Violent streak!
Shadow
Move in
strike.
and do some damage! Sliding slinger!
Block this.
Wild smash!
That put a dent in him. Move in and keep the rhythm
Side
going!
slash.
Moving in.
Sliding slinger.
Gallery grip!
Primer!
Violent
Now,
streak.
melee attack!
Side slash!
Sliding
Block
slinger!
this. Side slash. Electric surge.
Wild backslash!
Killing
Shadow
machine!
strike.
Violent
Sorry.
streak!
Could I get some backup?
Backslash.
Bullet storm!
Side slash.
Sliding nice! Move in and do some damage!
Stop it!
Primer.
Cool off!
Baby, this is hot.
Wild down! I toppled them!
Backslash.
Close in!
Primer.
Moving in! Appendage down! Weaken them and lay in!
Perfectly
Shadow
fine.
strike.
Sliding nice! Move in and do some damage!
Violent streak.
Shadow runner! Shadow
Backslash.
strike! That put a
Bullet
dent in him.
storm!
Moving in.
Move in and keep the rhythm going!
Electric surge.
Wild smash!
Look at that. Follow up with melee attack.
Sliding slinger!
On my mark.
Fire! Backslash!
Early bird!
This one's got your name on it.
Now, melee attacks!
Wild down! I
Sliding
toppled!
slinger!
Close in! Wild smash! Bullet storm!
Shadow strike. I'm in a good position.
Targeted
Open
sight!
fire.
Backslash!
Primer!
Wild smash!
Electric surge.
Side slash!
That put a dent in
Backslash.
him. Move in and keep the rhythm going!
Leave it to me. Ugh.
Shadow strike!
Backslash!
Violent streak.
Targeted sight!
Wild down! I toppled!
Killing
Side
machine!
Close in!
Side slash.
Wild
Backslash.
slash!
Sliding slinger.
Sliding slinger!
Primer.
Shadow strike!
Shadow strike.
Wild
Shadow
smash!
runner!
Backslash. Easy peasy.
Good work. The expedition continues.
Get a load of this.
I'll assist you however I can.
Electric surge.
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee attack.
Violent
stagger them.
streak.
Violent nice! Move in and do some damage.
Primer.
Appendage down! Weaken them and lay
Shadow
in!
strike.
Sliding slinger!
Reality rip!
Backslash.
Use an aura! Get control of the battle!
Side slash.
Stop it!
Side slash.
Backslash!
attack!
Moving in. Violent streak. Nice. Move in and do some damage. Shadow strike.
Primer!
Sliding slinger!
Shadow strike!
Wow!
Backslash!
Backslash!
Side slash!
That put a dent in him. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Violent streak!
Primer.
Bullet
Sliding slinger.
Electric surge!
Shadow strike.
Wow!
Look at that! Follow up with melee attack!
Moving in.
Shadow
That put a
strike!
dent in him. Move in and keep the rhythm
Shadow
going.
runner.
Sliding slinger.
Sliding slinger!
Backslash!
Shadow
Primer.
strike.
Fire!
Backslash!
Slice!
Side slash!
Oh, no, your subordinates are really quite exceptional. Do you mind if I take one as my assistant?
Headhunting, are we? I'd better watch you don't snap up my whole team.
No rest for the wicked. Backslash! Start
body
big!
is so large
Move in and
without
land a
it.
hit!
That put a dent in him.
Side
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Violent streak!
What's happening?
Primer!
Sliding slinger.
Shadow strike! Backslash!
Bullet storm! Backslash!
That put a
Side
dent in
Shadow
him.
runner.
Move in and keep the rhythm going. Primer. Sliding slinger.
Fire!
This one's got your name on it!
Shadow strike.
Look at that! Follow up with melee attack!
Use an aura. Get control of the battle. Violent streak.
My body and soul are a quiver.
I'm in trouble. Heal me. I have to stay in this. Help me.
Side slash.
I'm sorry.
You
Thanks.
can keep going. Hang in there.
Wow!
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
It's looking dicey.
Reality rift!
Now that's how to evade. You can do it.
I'll use this to stick it out.
In the distant land, we're stuck on a whole different planet. No peace looking at the sky, trouble's always all around. So we stay quick with the guns and cannons. Standing as long as you can until we get all dolls up. Then call our bets off, we'll blow the guitar. Dealing with lives messed up.
Open fire!
Primer.
I've
Follow
been
me!
fire!
Electric surge!
Violent streak.
Side slash! Leave it to me!
Backslash!
Now,
Violent
melee
streak.
attacks.
Slash!
Primer!
Sliding slinger.
Shadow
Reality
strike!
rift! Wild down!
Backslash!
Close in!
Side slash!
Pull off! Backslash!
Sliding slinger!
Slide.
Primer!
Move in and do some damage.
Bullet
Shadow strike.
Block this! Electric surge!
Violent streak.
You might have to
Let's give this a
finish
try.
this one.
Wild man!
Side
Use an
slash!
aura. Get control of the battle.
Whoop, baby!
Slide.
This is hot! Shadow strike!
Now, melee attacks. Primer.
Hey,
grateful.
no sleeping!
Shadow
Reality
strike.
rift!
I'd
Violent
take a range
streak.
now if I were you.
There's speed.
Backslash!
Yeah.
Sliding slinger!
Now.
Door!
Violent
Block
streak.
this! Don't forget about the rest.
Watch me lay
Take
into
the
it.
fight to them! Side slash! I'm in a good position. Open fire! Shadow strike!
Shadow strike.
Backslash!
Hostile neutralized.
No time
Switch
for
to close range
downtime.
combat. Slide. Slinger. Now, melee
Sliding
attack.
slinger! Primer! Block this!
Early bird.
Side slash!
My body and soul are aquiver.
That's Move in
Leave
and
it
keep
to
the
me.
rhythm going.
Ugh.
Move in and do some damage.
Violent streak!
Sliding slinger.
Sliding flicker!
That put a dent in him. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
In the distant land, we're stuck on a whole different planet. No peace looking at the sky, trouble's always all around, so we stay quick with then call our bets off, we'll blow the guitar, dealing with lives messed up.
Early bird.
Backslash! Start big!
Primer!
Move in and land a hit!
Now it's my turn. That put a dent in him. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Leave it to me! Ugh.
That's how to evade. You can do it.
Don't we have anything a little more badass?
Sliding flicker. Preferably soon. More enemies. Sorry, I can't seem to get fired up. Lie down.
Reinforcements. Watch out.
Damn it. Can't move. Primer! Start big! Move in and land a hit! Look at that! Follow up with melee attacks! Block
Violent
this!
streak. Nice.
Primer!
Move in and do some damage.
Baby! Block this!
Slide. I can't move.
Enhanced stand!
Thirsty edge!
Primer.
Side slash!
I can't move!
This is. I have to stay in this. Help me. Sliding slinger. Use an aura. Get control of the battle. Violent streak. Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Whoa!
In the distant land, we're stuck on a whole different planet. No peace looking at the sky, trouble's always all around, so we stay quick with
Where do they all come from?
We got company! Backslash! Start big! Move in and land a hit! Side slash! Side slash!
Cool off!
Sliding slinger! Violent streak!
Enhanced
Look at that! Follow up with melee attack! Primer! Backslash!
Lay down some cover fire!
Side slash! This one's Got your name on it!
Cool off!
Backslash! Electric surge! Shadow strike!
Stop it!
Sliding flicker!
Smash!
Side slash! Backslash!
Get your adrenaline going!
Yeah, it's on now! Violent streak!
Wow!
Sliding flicker! Side slash!
Yes! Hit him again for
Thirsty
me!
edge!
Both
Electric
going.
surge! Backslash! Shadow strike! Whoop, baby! This is hot! Now, topple him with some
I'll take
gunfire!
it
Side slash! Backslash!
Wow! Smash!
Sliding flicker! Primer! Side slash!
Cool off!
Electric surge!
Bullet storm!
Ha! Look at that! Follow up with melee attacks!
Watch me lay into it!
Violent streak! What the? Sliding flicker!
Reality ring!
Side slash! Backslash!
Wow! Smash!
Shadow strike! Sliding flicker! I'm
Wild
doing
down.
good! Your turn to land a hit! Backslash!
Bullet storm!
Electric surge!
Hit him again for me!
Side slash!
Wow! Smash!
Sliding flicker! Violent streak! We're in high gear now! Overdrive! Shadow strike! Sliding flicker! Primer! Thirsty edge! Electric surge! Side slash!
Bullet
Side
storm!
slash! Side slash! Backslash! Primer! Thirsty edge!
We should weaken them just to be safe. Cool off!
Violent streak!
Bullet storm!
Look at that! Follow up with melee attacks! Shadow strike! Backslash! Electric surge! Side slash! Side slash! Sliding flicker!
Cool off!
I'm in a good position! Open fire! Side slash!
Bullet storm!
Shadow strike!
Wow! Smash!
Sliding flicker!
Get your adrenaline going!
Backslash! Electric surge! Side slash!
Yes! Hit him again
Leave it to
for
me! Ugh. Sliding flicker!
Wow! Smash! Reality ring!
Shadow strike!
Bullet
Backslash!
storm!
Ooh, baby! This is hot! Sliding flicker! Primer!
Wow! Smash!
We're in high gear. Here we go! Overdrive! Electric surge! Side slash! Side slash!
We should weaken them just to be safe.
Violent streak! Sliding flicker! Primer! Electric surge! Ha! Look at that! Follow up with melee attacks. Sliding flicker! Don't forget about the rest. Take the fight to them.
I can't move!
Sliding flicker!
Enhanced stand!
Damn it. Can't move. Violent streak! Primer! Electric
We should
surge!
weaken them just to be safe.
Sliding flicker! Can't move.
Bullet storm!
Sliding flicker! Violent damage! Can't move. Sliding flicker!
Bullet storm!
Primer! Thirsty edge!
We should weaken them just to be safe.
In the distant land, we're stuck on a whole different planet. No peace looking at the sky.
Primer!
With the guns and cannons, standing as long as you can until we get all dolls up. Then call off that song, but don't be guitar. Dealing with lives messed up.
Where do they all come from?
Violent streak! Start big! Move in and land a hit!
Watch me lay it!
Sliding flicker!
Bullet storm!
Primer!
Reality rip!
Shadow strike! Backslash! Electric surge!
Wildcat! I toppled him!
Side
Close in!
slash! Side slash! Sliding
Wildcat!
flicker! Huh? Huh?
Cool off! Bullet storm! Reality rip! Cool off! Wild smash! Enhanced stand!
Huh?
Where do they all come from?
Primer! Primer! Ooh, baby! This is hot!
Reality Rift!
We're in high gear now! Overdrive! Don't forget about the rest. Take the fight to them! Shadow Strike!
Bullet Storm!
Ha! Look at that! Follow up with melee attack. What the? Primer! Sliding Slinger! Shadow Strike! Backslash! Side Slash! Now! Topple him with some gunfire! Side Slash!
Yes! Hit him again for me!
Leave it to me! Ugh. Look at that! Follow up with melee attack.
Watch me lay in!
Shadow Strike! Backslash!
Cool off!
Side Slash! Woo, baby! This is hot!
Where do they all come from? Wow!
Shadow Strike! Backslash!
Can't seem to get fired up.
Electric Surge! Thirsty Edge! Side Slash! Side Slash! Sliding Slinger! Violent Streak!
Super Shield!
Look at that!
Watch me
Follow
lay
up with
in!
melee attack! Backslash!
Bullet Storm!
Side Slash!
Reality Rift!
Sliding Slinger! Primer! Backslash!
Wow!
Electric Surge! Look at that! Follow up with melee attack! Shadow Strike! Sliding Slinger!
Stop it!
Violent Streak!
Wow!
Side Slash!
Cool off!
Backslash!
Almost done, but not out.
Thirsty Edge! Sliding Slinger! Primer! Woo, baby! This is hot! Backslash! Electric Surge!
Reality Rift!
Look at that! Follow up with melee
Watch
attack!
me lay into it.
Sliding Slinger!
Bullet Storm!
Backslash! Side Slash!
Hit harder!
Violent Streak!
Wow!
I'm on my own. All
I
right
don't
then.
want it to end like this.
Get
I'm
back on
grateful.
your feet.
Good time to weaken them.
Violent Streak! Ha, look at that! Follow up with melee attack. Primer!
Moving in.
Primer! Shadow
Ray!
Strike! Backslash!
On my mark.
Electric Surge!
Fire!
Side slash! Sliding
Draw
slinger!
their fire. You pick them off.
Back slash! Shadow strike! Ha, look at that! Follow up with melee attacks. Side slash!
On my mark. Fire.
This one's got your name on it!
Need healing.
Violent streak!
Backslash.
Backslash!
I'll draw their
Electric
fire. You pick
surge.
them off.
Side slash!
Side
Bang!
slash.
This is hot!
Thank
Back
you.
on your feet!
We should
Sliding
weaken them
slinger.
just to be safe.
Shadow runner.
Primer! Shadow strike!
On my mark. Fire.
Backslash! Side slash!
Side slash.
Sliding slinger!
Backslash.
Side slash! Electric surge!
You might have
Enhanced stand.
finished this one.
Backslash!
Bullet storm. Reality rift.
Shadow strike! Damn!
Let me catch myself up
Ain't got
first.
time to die! Ha, look at that!
Watch me lay into
Follow up with melee attack! Primer! Side
One
slash!
down.
Electric surge! Backslash! Sliding slinger! Sliding slinger! Violent streak! Ha, look at that! Follow up with melee attacks. Electric surge! Primer! Woo, baby! This is hot!
I'm
Hey,
grateful.
no sleeping.
Good time to weaken them. I'd attack at range now if I were you.
Cool off.
We got company! Violent streak! Sliding slinger!
Bullet storm.
Shadow strike! Backslash! Electric surge! Ha, look at that! Follow up with melee attack.
Watch me lay into him.
Sliding slinger! Primer! Shadow strike! Backslash! Side slash!
Bullet storm.
Sliding slinger!
Reality rift.
Violent streak!
Enhanced stand.
Slash.
Backslash!
Side slash.
Electric
Hello,
surge!
Smash.
Side slash! Sliding slinger! Shadow strike!
Cool off.
Primer!
Slash. Bullet
Side
On my
slash!
mark. Fire.
Backslash! Woo, baby! This is hot!
wild
Shadow Runner.
Backslash! Reality Rip! Ready.
Backslash!
Get your adrenaline going!
Electric surge!
Hellfire!
I'll draw their fire.
Side
You keep
slash.
them off.
Backslash! I think there's hope!
Side slash! Sliding flicker! Violent streak!
Wow!
Shadow strike!
Side slash!
Backslash!
I need healing.
Side slash!
Backslash!
Electric surge!
Reality Rip!
What
Stop
the-
it!
They're tough.
It's on the way!
Heal me up!
Weaken them and lay in! Bullet storm! Backslash!
On my
Side
mark.
slash!
Fire! Side slash!
Shadow
Guardian soul or a
strike!
quiver.
Wild dash!
Keep going. Hang in there.
Close in!
Primer! Block this!
Cool off!
Side slash! Now! Topple him with some gunfire!
Leave it to me.
Violent streak!
Bullet storm!
Shadow strike!
Side slash! Wild
Slash!
Backslash!
Side slash!
Reality Rip!
Sliding flicker! Backslash! Electric surge!
Wild Backslash!
On my mark.
Fire!
Side slash!
Side slash!
Shadow strike!
Primer!
Primer!
Down! Bullet
Backslash!
Yes! Hit him again for me! Reality Rip! Backslash!
Side slash! Violent streak! Ha, look at that!
Now
Follow up
it's
with
my
melee
turn.
attacks!
Violent streak.
Shadow
Block
runner.
this!
Nice. Move in and do
Watch
some
me
damage.
lay into him!
Side
Sliding
slash!
slinger.
Backslash!
Thirsty edge.
Shadow strike!
Side slash! Bullet storm!
Backslash!
Side slash!
Primer! Side slash!
Wild Backslash! Appendage down! Weaken him and lay in!
Shadow strike.
Backslash!
Sliding slinger.
Electric surge!
Use an
Shadow
aura.
strike.
Get control of the battle.
Violent
Violent
streak!
streak.
Reality Rip!
Backslash!
Backslash!
Now!
Leave it
Topple
to
him
me.
with some
Hit him
gunfire!
again for me!
Primer.
Wild Smith!
Yeah. We're on top of this now. Shadow strike.
Block
Side
this!
slash!
On my mark.
Fire! Cool off!
I'm going
Primer!
to let go.
Shadow runner.
Stop it! Cool off!
Backslash!
Wild Smith!
Violent streak. That's how to
Electric
evade.
surge!
You can do it.
Side slash!
Sliding slinger.
Wild down!
Shadow strike!
Goes in!
Block this!
Bullet yes! Hit him again for me!
Leave it to me! Ugh.
Primer.
Get
I'm
back
grateful.
on your feet!
Good time to weaken them.
Primer! I'm in a good position. Open fire! Backslash! Electric surge! Side slash! Sliding slinger! Violent streak!
Primer.
Shadow strike! Backslash!
That's
Side
intense.
slash!
Cool off!
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Sliding slinger! Primer! Electric surge!
Shadow strike.
Backslash!
On my mark.
Side
Target in
slash!
sight.
Hello, Ray!
Block this!
Shadow runner.
Backslash!
Primer.
Wild
Now! Topple him with some gunfire!
Wild
Violent streak!
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Block this!
That's
Side slash!
Move in and keep the rhythm going. Sliding slinger. Use an aura. Get control of the battle.
This is hot! Backslash! Side slash! I'm doing good! Your turn to
Now
land
it's my
again.
turn.
Shadow strike!
Sliding slinger. That put it down.
Primer!
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Leave it to me! Ugh.
Move in and do some damage.
Side slash!
Early bird.
Violent streak!
Cool off!
My body and soul
Sliding
are
slinger.
Door!
Shadow strike.
Shadow strike! Backslash!
Wild snake!
Electric
Primer!
surge! Side slash! Now! Topple him with some gunfire!
Violent streak.
Block this!
Backslash!
Primer!
Wild snake!
Shadow strike.
Sliding slinger!
Killing machine. Slide.
Shadow strike!
Move in and do some damage.
Oh, they've seen us!
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
Shadow strike!
Violent
Primer! Violent streak!
Slide.
Look
Nice.
at that!
Move in and do
Looks
some
like a
damage.
charm! Electric surge!
Wild
sorry.
Backslash!
Can't seem to get fired up. Enhanced
Sliding slinger!
That put a dent in him. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Leave it to me! Ugh.
Come get some backup.
Side slash! Side slash!
Side slash. Melee attacks.
Oh, so you like knocking people
Shadow
around?
strike.
Sliding slinger!
I'd attack at range now if I were you.
Wild snake!
Electric surge!
Stellar ray!
Look at that!
Primer.
Follow up with melee attack!
Slide.
Shadow strike! Primer! Violent streak! Look at that! Follow up with melee attack!
Touch me up.
Backslash!
Sliding slinger.
Sliding
Killing machine.
Shadow strike! Electric surge!
Wild snake!
I'm doing good! Your turn to
Now
land.
it's my turn.
Fire!
Backslash!
Target in sight.
Moving in.
Stop it! Cool
Primer!
That put a dent in him.
Leave
Move
it to
in
me!
and keep the rhythm going.
Ugh.
Shadow Runner.
Violent streak!
Need healing. Preferably soon.
Dinner is served.
An exemplary battle.